This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this is going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there. That might have been the smarter play. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Perry. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll run it from the gun. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Using his legs, it's Peoples. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Quick throw caught on the left side. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Crucial third down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line. It's Casper. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. He sets up a fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's St. Clair. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And the defense wraps him up.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Crosses the 45. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James. Throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shovel pass complete. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Moore. Makes the ground. It's Hill. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle, but first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Caught in the backfield. It's Casper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's lost the ball. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First down, looking to throw the football. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll use the ground game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll give it to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Casper.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. See if he can make the play on this return. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. And it works. The first down to the 35. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. Fights through the tackler. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking tackle. Look at that powerful running. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy first down. No, denied, stopped, bring up 3rd down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. That he'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Handoff in a single back formation. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Running with purpose.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And tackled there by the defense. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And the BAT is good. It puts him in front, 14-13 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Ducks. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The offense still out there. We're going for two here. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they've got him.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Oh, he's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Need to pick up something here in third down. A field goal try here would be from 58. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back onto the field.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory? Not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has got hit. That's the fourth sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. A quick juke. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Throws it to the right. What a catch!
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Leaning on the run game here late. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A quick throw out left, complete. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. He keeps it. QB draw. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This passing game is still on fire.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size. He has instincts. He gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is blocked out. Gets a starter in the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Behind the line, it's Harris.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.